Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's layout is for Mixed Media Monday on thepinkcamera.com. I am using the gorgeous Chamel Starshine collection that is available at thepinkcamerastore.com. And the papers I am cutting up here are Juno, Voyager, Ranger, and Spritzer. And all four of them I am using for more of the magenta, raspberry, burgundy Merlot colored side. And I am using them in 6-inch strips because I'm putting them on my silhouette cutting mat, and I am going to cut tons and tons and tons of little flowers from a die cut that I got on the Silhouette store. So each cut makes, I think, 2 of these flowers, and I wanted to do them in all these different color papers that kind of go together in order to kind of layer up them in different patterns to get a really interesting look. That was just my game plan at first, but I didn't realize how beautiful it was going to be. Like, all these papers together just make this layout just stunning. I mean, when you ever like one that so much that you like frame it, that's how this one finishes off. So like I said, it was a cut file. I'll try to remember the one and link it down below that I used, but this took some time, a prep work time too, I won't lie, to cut all these out. You can see all the different pattern papers and taking them off the cut mat because it's real sticky. You need your spatula. And then I go ahead and I start using my hot glue gun and kind of mixing them all together. Now I wanted them all like with the different pattern paper, but then I thought it looked too busy. So then I did do some that were all solid too, so you'll see. So I'm matting it on a piece of paper that is also available in the shop that Lisa provided for me. And this one is by Queen & Co. It's called Travel Wallpaper. And it's this navy with like a very faint damask pattern in the back. But I'm using a Prima, this is Petite Florals, Prima stencil that I have in my stash. And I'm using Heidi Swapp Gold Metallic silkscreen paste or texture paste or something. And I knew that I wanted to cluster my flowers all in the center, so that's why I only have the flowers specifically placed because of that, because I just wanted to peek through out from some flowers, and this was just kind of where I randomly thought of placing them. So there was no rhyme or reason. I just wanted to add some mixed media to it, hence being Mixed Media Monday. And this is how I added some more kind of interest to the background, but I do add more once you kind of see this kind of roll along. So while that dried, I put together these flowers. So here they are, and the little center dot is actually some of that enamel dot making, the Nouveau tubes that are brand new on the market. They're Nouveau enamel dot make. So I put some gold on the center parts, and you can see some of them are the same paper and some of them aren't. Don't get me wrong, if you watch my channel, you know that I like color and busyness, and so some of them are a little bit busy. I am not gonna lie, and some of them are solid on solid, not solid, but like the same pattern for all the layers, and then other ones aren't. So I use my hot glue gun to adhere these down because they are kind of heavy and chunky all at the same time. I am scrapping a picture of my male doxy. This is Kobe at the park. I have another picture with him, and I've already been explaining the love I have for my new DSLR camera, and the quality of photos is night and day, folks. I'm in love. It can only get more expensive from here because I got like what did I get? A Rebel from Canon. And it's like beginner photography, which I love, so you can know when you get better at it, you just want better cameras. So I also cut these flourishes out from the same paper. This is actually the opposite side of some of the papers I cut. So that worked out, perfectly, if you ask me, and they're perfect. Adding some more of the center dots to the flowers with the Nouveau, I'm saying that right, I think, Nouveau kind of dimensional paint. It's beautiful. So what I'm going to add more mixed media to it is because I add some like navy, and I'm just going around with like hash marks. I have like 2 different blues, and then I go around with my shimmery paint as well, and I just add kind of like almost like adding blue baby's breath to the whole layout. I don't know what made me think of kind of doing these little bursts or whatever, but it's like the little details now when you look at this, the detailed shots that are just great, especially when I add the shimmery metallic blue color. It's kind of bright like a cobalt blue, and it really just the added details. I mean, honestly, this is one of my favorite layouts in a while. Like, I don't know why, but there's something about the floral and the colors. I didn't think they were going to work well, and I was going to put it on white cardstock, but having this navy, this was gorgeous. Ugh. All right, folks, that'll wrap it up for me. Please subscribe if you have not done so. Please visit thepinkcamerastore.com for your scrappy goodness, and use Evie and the number 10 for a discount at the store. Thank you for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up. Till next time, bye everyone.